What's up guys? Today let's take a look at this simple but super effective armbar defense for the S-mount position performed by Jessa Khan against Mayssa Bastos. So Mayssa is on top mount, she starts setting up her cross choke, she gets her hand dip, she's gonna cross face Jessa Khan to create a reaction there. Jessa ends up bridging, extending her arms too much, worried about the choke, and Mayssa is gonna start transitioning now to the S-mount position. See that for the S-mount armbar, we have basically two options to configure our arms in order to attack our opponent. First option would be just maintaining the arm that was setting up the cross choke there and use that same arm to control the opponent's arm and start setting up the armbar from there with that same arm grip. The other option is switching our grips. I'm gonna move and switch to my other arm to attack the armbar. We usually do that when the opponent has hand-to-hand together, right? Like a gable grip or ass grip. So I hook the arm that's closer to his head to control the armbar, and the other arm I'm going to control his leg. This type of configuration is really good to prevent the guy from sitting up. I'm controlling his leg. It's hard now for him to go to his knees. And as I pass my leg over, I push his head down. So I'm basically pushing his head down and lifting his leg. It's very hard to get up and escape from here. It's a very nice control, but it works best when my opponent has hand-to-hand together, because both of my arms are busy and both of his hands are busy. If my opponent has a figure 4 grip instead, usually he's going to use now his free hand to cup underneath my hamstring here. And now both of my arms are busy here. I cannot deal with his hand here. And if I try to go to the armbar, I will probably lose it because I cannot really put much pressure on my opponent's head. Right? He's blocking my leg, and eventually he's going to be able to break my grip on his leg because his legs are stronger than my arms. He's going to be able to break that grip and sit up and defend the armbar. In that case, when my opponent is defending the armbar with a figure 4 or rear naked choke type of grip, the best is not switching my arms, is keeping the same arm that was choking the guy. I'm going to use this arm here to latch around his arm, and then I have my free hand here to deal with his grip, right? If I try to pass my leg over his head, he's going to catch my leg, so I have to kill this arm here. If I switch my grips, then both of my arms are busy and I won't be able to deal with his grip. There are several ways we can deal with that grip. I made a video already. I'm going to put a link here. An easy way to get rid of that grip by threading my arm through and opening his arm. But if I decide to switch my arms, then I have to make sure that he has hand-to-hand together or ass grip, so he cannot use his free arm to defend and block my leg. And that's exactly what happened during the match. See that Mayssa sets up the S-mount position. She's going to start switching her arms, and Jessa is already defending with the figure 4 grip here. Now she's going to do something really cool. Instead of waiting for Mayssa to pass her leg over her head and catch the hamstring with the free hand here, she's going to do something even better. She's going to prevent that from happening in the first place. She's going to block that leg. Look at this C grip here, controlling the thigh, right? This frame, the forearm here, blocking the leg. Mayssa is already going to the armbar, but that leg is being blocked. As she commits to the armbar without realizing that the leg is being blocked or thinking that she could overpower that defense, Jessa keeps blocking that leg and starts sitting up, tucking her head, tucking her chin, and keeping her head as low as possible, as close to Mayssa's chest as possible, so Mayssa can't never pass her leg over Jessa's head. Eventually she comes up, she maintains her head low, and she ends up in the close guard. A really nice and technical move by Jessa Khan.